Human rights and the sexualization of culture were topics of discussion when the Center for Global Justice at Regent University in Virginia Beach hosted their 4th annual symposium. One of the speakers, Lila Micklethwait from Exodus Cry, an organization that works to abolish sex slavery, addressed the issue of how to reduce the demand of commercial sex through legislation.
It's been proven now through research and through experience and case studies of countries who have implemented strategies focused on demand that they've seen really significant decreases in the instance of men buying.
Micklethwait believes the most effective way to prevent sex trafficking is by criminalizing the purchase of sex, also known as the Nordic model. Because implementing legislation is so important, talking to future lawyers is key.
Growing up, I always knew I wanted to help people, but I've realized that the tool that I want to use to help people is the law.
I feel like God calls us to help the least of our brothers. And I think that studying and pursuing human rights is a way to fulfill that.
You see these massive issues, these massive problems, and you say to yourself, you know what, God? You can do it all. Just use me how you see fit. And so I look at it and say, what has He uniquely gifted me to do? What are the talents? Everybody has been given different measures, different talents, different abilities. And so if we focus on developing ourselves, being our best self, then God can use that.
Right now, the Lord is calling many of our students to work on issues like we're talking about today, like protecting children and women from violent abuse.
But if we can prevent them from ever getting into those positions of exploitation in the first place, then that would be the greatest victory.
The possibility of achieving this victory certainly increases when those already on the battlefield join forces with the future advocates.
We had incredible student turnout. I was a law student here, so I've been here for 3 years before I came back to work here, and it's hard getting students to come to events. I get it, you're a law student, you're busy, you have papers to write, cases to brief, you're busy, but we had 200 plus for every panel. And so to see that students were coming out, that they care about these issues, they're taking their time, was just incredibly encouraging to me. And secondly, just the content of the panels, the debate, the dialogue was just outstanding.